loving the candy bar yo-yo. Watch out for those spikes. Gonna hook up. Get the Calico bass. Smaller size Calico. Another Calico here. Calico for 2. This guy's going crazy. Same thing on the mega bait. Seen these marks down low and put the squid tracks on. Probably just kelp, but you never know. Not like a biter. Oh no, Sculpin. That's right, Sculpin love the squid tracks. Sculpin loves the squid tracks here on the solo skip in La Jolla. Cash clean cook with the Sculpin on the 150 squid tracks. Even bigger Sculpin. Watch out though, poisonous. Already got stabbed by that other one. This side right here. That's all flaked off, all nice. Good morning, good morning. It's your buddy Mikey here, SD Fish and Sips. Friday, June 21st, 2024. I just launched out of Ski Beach. I saw a bunch of people there and I'm testing out. I put a plate. I want to see how it makes a difference in speed. The name of the game today, I'm not liking this setup, but I'm going to work with this since I already have it on. I need to bolt it, use that hole and bolt it in, screw it in. Otherwise it's going to be shifting around like it's doing. So I got it tied off for safety. And I'll keep an eye and a feel on it. It's going to be hard for it to come off. That just has it set a little bit higher. But the name of the game today is going to be La Jolla Yellowtail. I just launched the solo skiff from Ski Beach, Mission Bay, cruising by Dana Landing. About to go underneath the West Mission Bay Drive Bridge right here. And we're coming through June. Yesterday was officially the first day of summer and also the summer solstice, a full moon as well. And the fishing is heating up. I've been still hitting up. Getting Yellowtail has been the main focus. I got Yellowtail at the islands on Tuesday with Nom. I'll flash the card for that video. We got him on the slow troll Sardine after seeing a white sea bass when we first got out there. The guys had a spot lock boat and they had a white sea bass on the Flyline Sardine. I believe he said 8-pound test. It was a smaller sea bass. We caught some Calico bass and then Nom ended up hooking up in the afternoon. It was better afternoon bite. So same thing New Seaforth has been getting yellowtail on their twilight trips. I heard about one that Maury, I've known him over in Quivira Basin, where my buddy had a boat over by Seaforth sport fishing, and he was on New Seaforth evening trip the other week. Twilight, they've been running the twilights Wednesday through Friday, and they were all fishing bass on the Sardine and casting irons for yellowtail, and a guy dropped down an Alabama rig, an umbrella rig, and he got a 40-pound yellowtail that way. So they've been getting some nice big yellowtail, a couple sea bass in La Jolla, and the offshore game, they're getting tuna back at the pens, but the offshore tuna game's just a little bit far right now. I can't be spending the big gas money and risking it. I haven't really had a shot to go on the boats, so it's been yellowtail for me, and traveling also. Traveling and then getting solo skiffs sold. So hit me up, californiaskiffs@gmail.com, California Skiffs, and I'll get you set up with a solo skiff, get you all rigged out, trained up, ready to go, so that you can be slaying fish and living your dreams, getting out there. Getting a lot of feedback from people, and it's been really, really good. People are going for it and sending it, so appreciate all the love and support. Hopefully I'm doing the same back to you and providing you some inspiration to get out there, go fishing, chase your dreams, your adventures. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, and you gotta focus on the positive. So it's all good, living the dream. Thank you all for the love and support. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe, pound that like, show all that love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you awesome people. You can get the trusty Mercury going. We're gonna send it to LJ. It looks like nice conditions. You got the Polaris Supreme in the house, Captain Aguilar. That's a fishy, fishy boat right there. At least that's what it looks like, yeah. Oh, that's Wanu right there. Captain Jerry. Control hard. Showtime, let's get it. Kayakers. What these birds are doing. A little lumpy out here. Not bad. It's like New Seaforth. And I'm gonna take out my trusty Shimano TLD20 trolling reel, lever drag, single speed on the Saber Chaser rod. I got 65-pound braided line, Spectra Power Pro, and then I got the Cousin Lee 25-foot diving lure. New Seaforth is up here. They're not fishing La Jolla. It looks like they got it. It looks like they got it going nice with the chum line, so I'm gonna go. Might as well go ahead and troll through it. My Kobe rod holder is here. my yo-yo iron, candy bar yo-yo, on the Okuma Komodo 400 bait caster. Same thing, 65-pound moss green braid, Power Pro, Spectra. And then I got an Albright knot to 50-pound leader. Albright knot, 10, 11 turns, 50-pound mono leader, candy bar speed clip, candy bar yo-yo iron. It's a little hard. Looks like I'm caught on kelp. Caught on some grass. I put new mustad hooks. About a 15-second count. Right up on it. That. Got him. Bass. Loving the candy bar yo-yo. Well, that's what that was. Went for the big lure. Watch out for those spikes. Trying to move into La Jolla. Move out of the fishing zone here, into the reserve, through the reserve, and then into La Jolla. New Seaforth moved up there too. Caught the one sand bass on my first drop. That was pretty cool. Candy bar yo-yo. Wow, I see a tornado in the distance. Over there. We're in the reserve now. Looks like these guys are fishing the reserve. Flashing good. I'm doing 13, almost 14 miles an hour when I'm banking off these waves. See what's going on with all these birds. Or a dolphin. New Seaforth is back, and I'm still in the reserve. I'm about to get out of the reserve. See if I get some live bait. It'd be nice to trip live bait around this kelp for sea bass. But I gotta try to make some, jig some up. Then I have my Flyline ready to go. And I'll kill the engine and I'll paddle around next to the kelp. But first things first, we gotta make some bait. Might be able to catch them at the edge of the kelp. Find bait. I got the mega bait out there, the Cousin Lee, the lucky Cousin Lee. Thank you, Nom, for that. Here we go, mega bait, trolling lure, Cousin Lee special. Let's get another one. Troll hard, baby. Got the new Seaforth. We're in Seabass zone. They're chumming it up really nice. Keep my eye out on the finder for any marks. Draw my yo-yo through. I got my surface iron if I see them blowing up. We got the deckhand on the back on the live well. Bait tank, he's throwing chum. See what's that? Those are bait balls. Drop through them. Maybe bass. Something on the bottom. Might just be kelp. Fish. Mackerel. That's looking good. All of a sudden I see that. Dropping the yo-yo. Got Mr. Seal on me. Good thing don't have a live bait out there. Gonna check it for any kelp. 9:47. I'm here by the reserve in the shallows, and then Nom just sent me this new Seaforth. They got a 43-pound white sea bass this morning. I saw them in PB and out in La Jolla. There they are right now. I don't know where they got it. Kind of looked like somebody was hooked up maybe on the back. He was on a spinner too. Spinning setup. I'm gonna keep trolling the mega bait around here. Go to the reserve and then back through, go by new Seaforth maybe. See if I can pick up some live bait. I haven't seen any live bait around. Been trying to yo-yo through this stuff. And then troll hard, baby, let's get bit. Okay, oh, dolphins. 10 o'clock in the morning now. New Seaforth got the white sea bass. They've been getting yellowtail during the twilight trips. I'm out here trolling the mega bait through the dolphins, trying to get a hookup. I would love a sea bass. White sea bass. See if we can catch some bait. I haven't seen any bait wads really. We got the whole fleet surrounding the new Seaforth after they got their 43-pound sea bass. I haven't been able to find any live bait, so I'm just trolling the mega bait. We got kayaker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boats around them. Not really marking any fish. It's good, all these birds. Gotta hook up. Get some Calico bass. See what we got. Yep. Smaller size Calico on that mega bait trolling lure, Cousin Lee. There it is. Looks short. I'm not even gonna measure. Got him through the eye. Put this back down. Trolling hard. Another Calico here. Smaller one. Really up high on the surface. Right there it is, Calico number 2. This guy's going crazy. Same thing on the mega bait. Trolling this area. Maybe the yellowtail will come through. All these birds going crazy over here. What's going on? Calico bass so far. Yep. Just on the kelp. Dang, I thought it was a better hit. Final hurrah right here. I'm gonna troll by these birds. See if I get a yellowtail. Instead of all these Calico bass. Then make my way back so I can finish up the movie, Coronado Islands movie with Nom. Where'd the birds go? Up high here. So there's a bait ball. Get bit, baby. Back on the kelp again. Last hurrah for trolling here. Putting it back out as I troll out of the zone. A lot of turnbirds right here. I am hung up on the kelp again. I'm at the south reserve line. I'm gonna go ahead and make the ride back. Launched out here early. New Seaforth, they got the sand bass when I started fishing Pacific Beach. I don't know if that's where New Seaforth got their white sea bass or if they got it here in La Jolla. And then I picked up Calico bass here in La Jolla, trolled all around. What didn't find any bait, didn't mark any yellowtail, but it's all good. Fish hard, troll hard, living the dream. Thank you all for watching, following along. Get back home, make videos, some sushi. All good. One love, living the dream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See how bad the weather is. Conditions to ride back. We got Hunter in the house on the trophy. He said that they were fishing by the New Seaforth, Calico bass on the sardines, and I was telling him about the white sea bass. So he wanted to come by, say what's up. He watches the video, so it's all good. Thank you everybody for stopping by and saying what's up, sharing the reports. Fish hard, troll hard, get back. Got the parasailers going hard right now. A couple people up there. Alright, little big stuff coming in. Good morning, it's your buddy Mikey here, SD Fish and Sips, Monday, June 24th, 2024, and I'm here in the garage getting the solo skiff prepped up and ready to go out to fish La Jolla. Went last week with Nam, Freedom Boat Club, Coronado Islands, and we got some yellowtail. Then I was doing my sport fishing report videos over the weekend. So the weekends are so busy with fishing, I like to wait till the weekdays. So I didn't do any fishing this last weekend. I fished on Friday on the solo skiff out in La Jolla, got some calico bass. New Seaforth has been getting the yellowtail there, especially in the twilight session. So I want to go today for a quick strike mission this afternoon. It's super hot out. We got a heat wave going on right now, hot weather, and I'm going to see if the yellowtail want to come out and play. Winds aren't supposed to be too bad, so I'll motor up there. Troll around. The setups that I'm bringing, I'll bring my sabiki just in case I want to try to make live bait if I see a bunch of live bait, and then I have my live bait fly line set up. But mostly I'm going to be trolling the mega bait artificial lure to cover some grounds. I'll be going 3.5 to 5 miles an hour with that, and then I got my surface iron ready right now because I think they're going to be more up on the surface. They're also getting some barracuda in the counts and calico bass. So I got my spreader bar too to troll the half fish spreader bar. Control that. I got my irons, my mega baits, my candy bars in the candy bar sleeve right here. Don't forget 5% off online orders at squidcoatfishing.com if you use codename Mikey. So then I got DTX minnow in here, not much in that one. We're gonna go a quick strike mission. Oh, I gotta switch, explain what's going on here. I got the gas, I got my mobile gas tank, and I got the gas topped off and filled up. But I tried this, got this transit plate when I was in Baja when I got the other solo skiff, but it rides high. You can see that the motor can't, you don't have full radius turning because it sits higher. Part of the motor hits. And I didn't have it tightened down enough. I should have a through bolt even right here to be able to lock this down so it's coming up on either side. I'm gonna take it off, switch it up. As you can see right here, my I'm just gonna leave it. I got it right now so I can go fishing. All right, so I'm just gonna deal with that right now. I got my kill bag. Got the rod holders, like went over before. Got the Go Maxxis trolling reel. I got 4 setups here, 4 rod holders and 2 on the front here. Gotta get my batteries. I got these new little chargers from Harbor Freight. That was good. Fish finder battery here in the Pelican case. Thank you, Rolly at West Marine. That's the fish finder. Here's the battery or live well. Got the Varmac gaff ready to go to hit him with. Club to bat him with, and the game clip to clip him off with. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with the motor. And the mount. Might have to order some new handle pieces. That's what I'm thinking. Just some pins that go through, pin it in. Here's the plan of attack for today. We're gonna go out of Mission Bay. There's Dana Landing, but I'm gonna go out of Ski Beach. Ski Beach is right here. Motor out, make my way up to La Jolla, about 7 miles. Go through this reserve here, the South Reserve, and then like 80 to 100 feet of water. I'm just gonna troll around, all around, looking for fish, having the surface iron ready, having the trollers going, covering ground, see if I can make some live bait, see if they got anything going in the chum line of the new Seaforth. It's all good. Fish hard, troll hard, living the dream. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe, pound that like, show all that love and support that you've been doing. I'm loving life right now. Peak season. Fishing's really coming on. Hopefully I can get offshore soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to be fishing hard on the solo skiff out in La Jolla. I love pulling on those yellowtail. Also white sea bass this time of the year. So thank you for watching, following along. I've been feeling all the support. Big time, big time. I wouldn't be here without all of you awesome, wonderful people. So thank you. Let's get out and let's go fishing in La Jolla on the solo skiff time. Yep. Let's go. Time right now on the bay. Coast Guard and look like police or Fish and Wildlife. We've got the whale watching boat going out right now. Looks like new Seaforth is baiting up. I should probably see them out there. for the afternoon trip. See what they got in the morning trip, if they got any yellowtail. New Seaforth. Oh no, that was yesterday's twilight trip. We got two. We got two yellowtail yesterday. Half day AM, 70, all calico bass. Half day PM yesterday, they got one yellowtail. San Diego, that's what I saw, 4 bluefin. See them Highliner, they got limits, Tribute, 38. Let's get out there, it's 12:45. Left my house at 12 o'clock. Launched out. I'm only gonna fish till 4. Maybe 3:30. No, I'm gonna call it 4. Motor my way back in. Pack up my gear and head back. Hopefully catch the start of the Stanley Cup Finals. Here comes the privateer. That's, I think, the boat that was surfing it that one time. Oh, the video that went viral, them huge swell coming. It was right in here. People stand on the corner filming it. And the captain was surfing waves. Always an adventure here in San Diego. Next stop, LJ. I got the surface iron. Hopefully they pop up before. Wind doesn't seem too bad. It's more straight out of the north. You can see from the flag up top on the Islandia. Here we go. Time to mash. Beautiful conditions out. I'm not feeling the wind at all. Just smashing. It's about to be high. It's like high tide right now. I think 12:54 was the high tide. Solo Skiff Line. Don't forget, hit me up, CaliforniaSkiffs@gmail.com, and pick yourself up a brand new solo skiff. Get the haul and I'll hook you up with all the insider info and knowledge with making all your solo skiff dreams come true. Catch a yellowtail out in La Jolla, bluefin tuna offshore, bay bass, halibut on the inside, rockfish, everything in between, barracuda. Up close and personal with whales, but email me, give me a shout, or hit me up on Instagram, and I'll get you linked up and get you going with your solo skiff dreams. I'm living the dream here. Let's go. This is good. There's already a lot of turnbirds. See, there's 2 right here. You can hear them squawking, and there's more out in the distance. I'm gonna look for splashes of yellowtail. I've seen them pop up straight out before. Never really know. It's not bad leaving though. Privateer whale watching boat can't keep up. There's the Ocean Beach Pier. They have the chili cook-off on Saturday. Still no word on when they're gonna start doing construction or repairs, rebuilding or building a new pier. Hopefully soon, because it'd be cool to fish off of it. Have a fishing event there. Everybody get together. Straight ahead, I thought I saw maybe some splashes. Still very dirty water, looking water here. It's a lot cleaner water in La Jolla. Very red and brown and dirty here. Janitor of the Sea balloon pickup, good karma point. I'm chasing down these birds with the new Seaforth. They're following me. Or we're both following the birds. I'm probably going the same speed as them. 12 miles an hour, like 10 knots. Another balloon. Two balloons, hopefully we get 2 yellowtail. Doesn't look like Captain sees anything, but these birds, right now they're just moving, but they'll dip and dive when the yellowtail pop up on the surface. All these birds are getting together right here, and there's a color break. I've bet you there's yellowtail right here. Dang, it looks like dolphin. Right along this color break though. Goes from brown to even browner. We're getting close into La Jolla here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the fish finder, flip down the transducer. Looks like New Seaforth is circling out there a little bit deeper. This already is pretty deep water. There's the reserve line. This is Navionics, boating Navionics app. 95 feet of water. Get up into the, or out of the no-take zone and into the fishing zone. I'm gonna throw my troller out first. Good old Cousin Lee, mega bait, 25-foot diver. Trolling lure on the Gomexus RA600, trolling reel, and that little 6'6" Shimano Talius 50 to 100 pound rod. Gives a nice action on the tip, I feel like, trolling with it. I got the Okuma Komodo 400 bait caster on the Okuma Axion rod. JR hooked me up with that. Caught that 38-pound yellow on with it, trolling the mega bait, but now I got ready with the candy bar surface iron. It's fishy out here. We'll see, maybe they'll come out and play the yellows. We got just a little ways. Looks like this guy's fishing the line, which is the technique. A lot of turn birds and white birds around, that's good. Flying, there's some more up here. Always hear them chirping, turn birds. All right, we're into the fishing zone. Hopefully the balloon karma pays off. Count or so. Not really liking the clicker too much on this, so I'm just gonna leave it off. Trolling hard in La Jolla now. It's 1:30. Half hour after high tide. Got the mega bait out there, 25-foot trolling lure. New Seaforth is stopped. Really chummy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make my way out towards down. If I see any marks, I'll tie on an iron that I can drop down, like a yo-yo iron or a mega bait, something heavier. But right now I'm gonna stick with the surface game. With this hot weather and this sun, that's most likely what's going to be going on. And it feels like it's swimming nice. My Avid's my troller. This is my knife jig setup. Drag to the test. Feels like it's good smooth drag. Got the seal chilling with his fin up. New Seaforth looks like it has about 30 people. 30 people fishing on the New Seaforth. getting their chum line. Yeah, see, they're on anchor. Come on, troll hard, hook up. Oh, it doesn't look like anybody's hooked up over on the boat over there. But as you can see, a lot of people fishing. We're looking for a hookup and the troller to go off, or some birds and some fish to bust the surface. Looks like it's still swimming good, my troller. I got a little strand of grass on my iron when I casted it. Haven't seen any blow-ups. Doesn't look like anybody's hooked up over there on New Seaforth. But a lot of birds, and they're chumming it. That deckhand's just on the back of the boat, just pitching, railing baits, pitching baits out there. Live bait, just chumming it. So we'll just keep going back and forth in their chum line. See if there's any marks in the finder. Trying to make it happen. Let's go, baby. New Seaforth is taking off. Looks like it. I'm bringing it up because I've seen a lot of kelp and stuff in the water a little bit down low. Right, nothing on it. It's swimming good. Yeah, it looks like it's 45 feet down. Bam, they just dropped anchor in New Seaforth. They're chumming it up like crazy. Let's get bit. It's 2 o'clock right now. I haven't seen any fish bust the surface. No hookups for me. And I haven't seen any big hookups like a Yellowtail in New Seaforth. Anybody full bendo. They might have caught some Calico bass. Just gonna keep trolling hard. I could go to another area of the kelp, but I'm liking what they're doing with all the birds and the chum. Helicopter cruising through. Let's get bit. Flyby. Looks like the Apache. I heard that they're not going to have the ospreys anymore because they've had too many accidents with them. I used to always see the ospreys doing flybys overhead. Always nice to have the flyby. We're going to keep trolling hard. Looks like they got the gaff out. Maybe somebody did hook up to a Yellowtail. Or was they trying to scare off a seal? I think a seal was on them. They weren't going to gaff a fish. Could that be fish? Maybe bass. Doesn't look big enough for Yellowtail. They're getting the hose going like crazy. They're moving spots, pulling anchor. Maybe they did gaff a fish. See the counts later. Seen these marks down low and put the squid treks on. Probably just kelp, but you never know. Felt like a biter on the squid tracks. Maybe a bass, sand bass. Calico bass. Oh no, Sculpin. That's right, Sculpin loved the squid tracks. There we go, be careful of the venomous spikes. But that's how we're getting it to Sculpin. Loves the squid tracks here on the solo skiff in La Jolla. It's right there. 10 inches is the minimum for Sculpin. This one looks like 11. Do a catch, clean, cook with the Sculpin and cook them whole. Drop down, try to get another one. Pricked myself just barely. That hurts a lot. $150 gram on the 150 squid tracks. Those spikes are what you gotta really watch out for. A lot of birds sitting on the top of the water here, and then bait or something. Got the squid tracks. Got them. Oh. Even bigger Sculpin. That's what I said, squid tracks love the Sculpin. See, check it out. He coughed up a little octopus. Or is that a squid? Piece of squid maybe that he coughed up. That's why he's hitting the squid tracks. Watch out though, poisonous. I already got stabbed by that other one. He's got a bunch of different, there he is on the squid tracks here. But he's got a bunch of stuff in his mouth. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and take my sword fillet knife. I got a link in the description. Helps out support the channel. I make a commission if you buy a knife using the link in the description. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my knife right here to bleed him out. I brought my troller in so I don't have to worry about that. Swallow that thing deep. Open up, buddy. Got a lockjaw. Sculpin. Like the beer. I'm gonna go ahead, put this in the front, and then I'll end up cleaning it, gill and gut it on the water here. That's a big sculpin. Time to bring the squid tracks up, throw the troller out, try to get bit on a yellowtail now. Well, I'm stoked on the Sculpin, Stanley Cup Final Sculpin, catch, clean, cook. I'm gonna do them steamed whole. Maybe a little cauliflower rice and some Brussels sprouts, some soy sauce, chili garlic. I'm in shallow water, but there's not that much kelp here, which is good. Not that much grass. There's this patch right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this bad boy out. I pretty much have to be inside of the reserve, the North Reserve. That was caught on kelp. Feels like a fish. Yeah. Bigger marks down the bottom. Let's see what we got here. Calico foul hook. Big one too. But I got the Sculpin. You got the Calico bass. Keeper size, probably 15 inches, 14 inches, but I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. Already got the Sculpin for the dinner. Here comes the new Seaforth. I gotta make my way back. They're heading deeper. Wonder if they got any yet. The seal's chilling here. Going in front of Bishop Stone, almost to Spanish Tiles. It's been Sculpin on the squid tracks today and Calico bass on the megabait troll. Trying to get lucky with the yellowtail or the white sea bass on the megabait troll. Looks like this is it, my last drop here. I'll bring in the troller too. It's 3:58. I'm gonna stick to it. 4 o'clock, I'm gonna be motoring away from here. Mash back. Stanley Cup starts at 5. Whew. Squid track. Alright, it's 4:40, making my way back in. Really nice conditions today. Talking to Nom, he's going out offshore tomorrow. I'll be on one. Yeah, bro.
How'd you do out there, man?
Just some Sculpin and Calico. I never saw the yellows. Yeah, that's so you never know, they'll pop up in the evening. Good luck. I like your boat. That's a nice boat, man. Right on. Have a good one. Damn. Got both the Sculpin clean. The fillet one of the bigger one. Keep the smaller one whole. That's probably what I'll do. But either way, I got them both prepped up, gilled and gutted on the water. Oh yeah, check it out. I'm back in the kitchen now. Showtime in the kitchen. And I got my Sculpin that I caught in La Jolla with the Nomad Squid Tracks, the 150. I gilled and gutted it on the water. So that's why the belly's open right now. Just that nice white meat right here. But I want to get the fins. I'm scared. And to get it to fit, I got my pot going. We're going to do Asian style steam Sculpin. I'm going to steam it in the pot right here. I got my water going. It's about to come up to a boil. And then I got the cage inside so I can set the fish onto there. But I think I'm going to need to chop his tail off. Be able to get him to fit. I'm going to steam him for about 10 minutes or so, 10 or 12 minutes. Then afterwards put on a plate. I'm going to cut the back, the tail off, the side fins off, and the top off. And then I'm just going to put them inside the pot, steam them for 15 minutes. And then at the end I'll garnish them with the green onion and the ginger. And then drizzle, or first, yeah, no, and then drizzle hot. I'm gonna heat up some vegetable oil on the stove top, and then drizzle that on top of the steamed fish and sesame oil, soy sauce, a little bit of salt. Let's get it. Catch, clean, cook Sculpin here, steamed Asian style. Check it out. We're gonna get the scissors. Venomous spikes. We're gonna cut against it this way. And cut this off. Down here. That's a gnarly one. See that? You don't want to get hit with that. That's more like it. Wipe some of the slime off the fish. We're getting pretty close to steaming, I would think. I'm gonna score the look at that nice white meat Sculpin. This is a chunky one. Fatty. Loving it. I didn't scale them. Scales aren't too big, but still they're there. Looks like I'm steaming. Yep. Let them go for 15 minutes. Steamed fish here, steamed Sculpin. Oh yeah, it's been 15 minutes. Let's take a peek. Let's take a look. Woo-wee! Look at how that all just steamed up nice. You can pull it right off the bone. The head all cooked and softened up. You can pull all the head meat off, collar meat, all that stuff. Got my hot oil going. So what I'm gonna do, this is the Asian style. Look at his eyeball popped out. Now I'm gonna take this hot oil. No, first I'm gonna garnish it. Ginger. Green onion. Then I'm gonna pour hot oil. Let it sizzle. And then finally finish it with sesame oil. And soy sauce. Bam! Alright, we're out on the deck now. I'm gonna give it a try. Just take a piece off the inside right here. See how it's all flaked off all nice? skin and everything. Bomb. That topping with the oil, the hot oil, the sesame oil, and the soy sauce really brings out. And then out with the green onion. That's what you gotta be careful for though. Bones. But the green onion and the ginger, after it gets hit with that oil, that hot oil kind of cooks it and softens it, takes the bite out. There are more bones. It's really good. Not too much cheek meat, eyeball meat. There's a little cheek piece. Sculpin cheeks. Soy ginger. Wow. I'm gonna save half for lunch on the water tomorrow. This came out, so this is my favorite. Do it more often like that. Wow, wow, wow. That's gonna do it. That's it. That's all. Thank you all for watching and following along. That's the bomb. Steam Sculpin here. One love.